Let me say good morning and thank you all for being here today at the official groundbreaking to transform Hillcroft Avenue into a safer and more equitable road. We're in the Gulfton neighborhood. We've been spending quite a bit of time in Southwest Houston in the Gulfton area, which is part of my Complete Community initiative. It was in April 2019 when we joined with Together for Safer Roads, a coalition of leading companies, to launch a program called Houston Safer Streets Phase 1. Our goal is to make the city's streets and roads safe for pedestrians, bus riders, bicyclists, drivers, wheelchair users, and others. Residents will tell you that Hillcroft has too many dangerous drivers in the neighborhood, and this was made painfully clear to the Gulfton community in August 2016 when a 4-year-old boy was struck and killed by a driver as he walked with his family on the first day of school. The redesign of the Hillcroft area will provide safer transportation options for the Gulfton community, connecting commuters to different areas across town. And as you can see, construction is underway in some areas, and the new safety improvement project for Hillcroft Avenue is broken into three segments. 1, Hillcroft between Gulfton and Westward. 2, High Star between Rookin and Hillcroft. And 3, Westward between Hillcroft and the Gulfton area. Our plans include wider sidewalks, adding shared use bikeways, and installing new traffic signals for safer pedestrian access. There will be improved access to Metro bus stop and a hike and bike trail on Westward Street, and travel lanes will be reduced from 8 lanes to 6. Once completed, the community will notice new color-coded crosswalks, curb ramps, and sidewalks, so intersections are safer and more functional for everyone. The new vision for Hillcroft Avenue is also aligned with Houston Vision Zero program, as recommended in Gulfton's Complete Communities Action Plan. It prioritizes safety and accessibility in street design for people of all ages and abilities. The plan was created in collaboration between the community, my office, Houston Public Works, Together for Safer Roads, Yes Prep, Connect Communities, and institutions like Yes Prep, Jane Long Academy, and the Rice University's Kinder Institute. We all have an interest in improving road safety throughout the city of Houston, and that means improving the conditions of our streets. And making streets safer is good for neighborhoods, and quite frankly, it's good for the entire city. I also want to provide an update on the city's street rehabilitation program announced last September, in the program that I spoke about back on January 2nd of 2020 of last year. The program design is designed to improve streets, curbs, and gutters citywide. When I took office in January 2020 for my final term, I announced fixing streets as one of my top priorities so that drivers could start to see noticeable changes. The Street Rehabilitation Initiative is my vision for creating safer, more sustainable communities for all Houstonians. I asked Public Works to change the way the city of Houston is doing business by taking a more holistic approach to how we use our streets as part of a complete community. As of today, Public Works has completed 191.4 lane miles at a cost of $32.4 million, and we have another 51.7 lane miles under construction. I want to thank Director Haddock for moving the Street Rehabilitation Initiative forward, and all of the Public Works employees for working on it. We are on target to meet the goal of 292 lane miles completed by the end of the fiscal year, which is double what crews accomplished last year and almost 4 times the amount 3 years ago. Moving forward in February 22, we are taking a different approach on priorities. This includes elevating projects on the high injury network in line with Vision Zero and incomplete communities. In addition, we are working with our partners to leverage resources such as Metro's Boost program. The city is doing its part to make streets safer, and we also need drivers to work with us. We need drivers to stop drinking and driving. Far too many accidents, far too many fatalities, people who are drinking and driving all at the same time. Slow down. Do not drink and drive, and avoid distractions while driving, and look out for yourself and your fellow Houstonians. We'll do our very best to redesign our streets and roads in the city of Houston, but it's also up to drivers themselves to drive responsibly within our city.